You can enjoy the holiday season without gaining body fat if you use the right strategies, including a high dose of the Alpha Omega M3, which has been wildly popular all over the UK and all over Europe. Just ask my friends Peter and Michelle at NI Supplements. The Alpha Omega M3 has a scientifically engineered blend of essential fats that Dr. Eric Serrano, MD, assembled that actually helps the body to limit body fat accumulation even when food choices are far less than perfect. And we're going to discuss strategies in this video to help you navigate the holiday season again to enjoy your favorite foods without gaining body fat. The EZ14 also plays an important role in this process to prevent sluggishness, to prevent a lot of stress in the digestive system, and also to prevent body fat accumulation from several other pathways as well. So during the holidays, there's many opportunities to consume a lot more food in general, a lot more carbohydrates, sugars, desserts, and so forth, and that's okay, but you want to make sure that you're using the right food choices. For example, if you eliminate trans fats such as soybean oil and canola oil, foods fried in corn oil and preservatives, also high fructose corn syrup, that is going to help you prevent body fat accumulation. So going back to good old-fashioned ingredients like sugar, flour, butter, those are all great. That's what you want to consume. But when you consume trans fats that are designed actually to extend the shelf life of foods in grocery stores, they get lodged into your cells and they make it very difficult for the body then to use stored fat as fuel. So the Alpha Omega M3 and the EZ14 will help keep billions of fat cells clean and pristine. The Alpha Omega M3, you want to take, I would say, 8 of these with Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve, New Year's Day, holiday parties, any other big meals, and also 6 EZ14, because the higher dose at those meals, again, is going to help to prevent, to interfere with body fat accumulation even when food choices are far less than perfect and meals are much bigger. Now, another tip that you can do is to weight train, a really challenging weight training session about an hour or two before the meal. Not only does it rev up metabolism, but it also depletes glycogen. Glycogen is stored carbohydrate that sits in the muscles, perfectly natural. However, when we can deplete the glycogen and then you consume a bunch of carbohydrate from these pies here, they're able to flow to the muscles. Again, that's something else the Alpha Omega M3 helps with, to drive nutrients into hungry muscles instead of spilling over into fat cells by helping to naturally optimize insulin sensitivity. So think of it this way. You have these big tanks that you walk around with that contain carbohydrate. If you deplete them during exercise, then you can refill the tanks with more carbohydrate without it spilling over into stored fat. Make sense? And of course, if you have questions about your individual situations and goals, you're more than welcome to email me all the way over in the United States. I respond to emails all the time. I'm happy to help you. Scott@infinityfitness.com. But back to the food choices, again, simply avoiding the trans fats and the preservatives and things fried in corn oil will help you tremendously in terms of preventing body fat accumulation over the holidays. Another thing that I found is when you maintain a high level of activity during the holidays, you're a lot less likely to get sluggish and to overeat all the time, right? Because you can pick, I would say, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even more large holiday meals. And if you play your cards right during the rest of the day, you can prevent body fat accumulation by using some perhaps intermittent fasting protocols, a flexible fasting as I like to call it, and also having your training sessions timed up before those meals. Because once people get into that sluggish status, they're eating a lot of leftovers, and one day, bad day turns into many and so forth, and you don't want that. You know, in the United States, for example, the average adult is gaining anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds of body fat during the holiday season, which is about 6 weeks, starting with Thanksgiving all the way to the end of the year. That's a lot. People are really peaking fat storage momentum. You don't want that, and using the right strategies is very important to prevent that. Email me. I'm happy to send you all of the files that you can check out and see more of our videos. And again, ask Peter and Michelle over at NI Supplements about their experience with a fantastic line that Dr. Eric Serrano, MD, has assembled, and we hope you enjoy the holidays. Happy holidays 2021. Thanks very much. Scott@infinityfitness.com.